everyone, I am the Old Connoisseur, and welcome to my review on the 24th episode of the 6th season of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, also known as Top Both. But wait, this is the last time that I am doing a review for Season 6, where you're going to get to see my face, so this is not a proper shirt, I'm the Connoisseur. The heck kind of shirt do the Connoisseurs wear? They don't wear sports shirts like this. We gotta change that, okay? Alright, there we go. So, now that I'm properly dressed for the occasion, let's get on with the review for Top Bolt. This episode, in my opinion, was an above-average episode again, and I can see where people might not like it so much, but I can also see much more that people would like. And I'm talking about besides the obvious shipping with the new characters Vapor Trail and Sky Stinger. It's an incredible moral about teamwork and individuality, and how they're both important, but it also is a moral about helping your friends, but also helping them to learn on their own. Because we've had the expression in the show, Wing Pony, or even with Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo, we've had Rainbow Dash saying, I can take you under my wing. But Rainbow Dash doesn't constantly help Scootaloo, she's doing a lot on her own, or with the CMC. And that is how Scootaloo grows as a character. Now in this case, it's not just a mental thing, it's a physical thing, being that this new character, Sky Stinger, can't fly so well. And we will get into that further on. But let's start at the beginning. The episode starts off where Rainbow Dash is at the Wonderbolts Academy about to pack up and go and relax with Twilight and Rarity and Applejack, and it seems like she's going to do that. However, the Cutie Map calls upon her and Twilight to go back to the Wonderbolts Academy, where they are introduced to a new set of recruits who are learning to become Wonderbolts. And this shows great continuity to when Rainbow Dash was in this exact position at Wonderbolts Academy. It really makes you see that this is a constant thing that they're doing. It also makes me wonder why there's only 6 or 7 ponies in the Wonderbolts, because if there's constant training to become a Wonderbolt, and there must be so many more reserves than actual Wonderbolts. I don't know if that's true for the military, but it just seems that they're training too many ponies, maybe even accepting too many, into the academy. Nonetheless, this shows great continuity to the episode. We're introduced to Sky Stinger and Vapor Trail, as we see that Sky is more of a jock kind of a student at a high school or a college, you might say, because of his attitude and how he's sort of slacking when it comes to learning, and he's a bit of a show-off. And this reminded me a lot of Rainbow Dash. He's a little egotistical and selfish at times, but he's also talented enough to do these tricks. Now, the problem with this is that his best friend, Vapor Trail, has been helping him this entire time, as we see later on in the episode. We see that Vapor has been giving him a boost of wind to help him fly and do these tricks. The one problem that I have with this, however, is the fact that Sky has somehow not noticed this boost of wind. How could you not really feel that under your wing? Wouldn't Sky be flying on his own much more than with Vapor? They're not constantly together. Even if they're living together as friends like roommates, they would be apart enough that Sky would fly on his own and realize, how am I not flying well all of a sudden? Oh wait, Vapor isn't with me, maybe she has to do something with it. That's a big problem in all honesty. However, I'm going to look past that for the sake of the episode's moral and their bond as friends. We see that Vapor was doing this really to boost his confidence and to just be with Sky. Vapor doesn't want to be a Wonderbolt until later on in the episode. She was really just following Sky. And again, shows great friendship. I love it. They're sweethearts, and people are shipping them, obviously. Despite that, however, she's holding him back by helping him too much. It was a good comparison with Twilight helping Sky on the more academic side, and Rainbow Dash helping Vapor to fly, because they want them both to become Wonderbolts. Not just to be Wonderbolts, but so that they can stay friends together, so that they can at least live in the same place. And I appreciate that. We see that Twilight isn't really so successful at teaching Sky what to do, and Vapor spills the beans that she's been helping him. We see that Sky is sort of overreactive, or maybe, again, you could say selfish self, comes out, and it escalates a little too quickly, in my opinion. He basically disowns her as a friend Although I think that that was just in the spur of the moment. I think that that was not him talking, that was his emotions talking, and he really didn't mean that. However, again, he was really upset at that, and I could understand, because if you're such close friends, you need a lot of trust. You need to be trustworthy enough to tell other friends what you're doing. Of course, we all have secrets, or at least we all have things that we might not feel are so important, but this was an obvious thing that Vapor had to tell him at some point. She couldn't just be there for him every second of every day, like I said before. It slowly builds back up, where we see Twilight really helping Sky, and Rainbow Dash really helping Vapor in a nice little montage, which I enjoyed. And we see the bond form again between Sky and Vapor as Twilight and Rainbow Dash really, or quite physically, push them together and basically tell them to talk it out and to rekindle their friendship, which was funny. I think it was a little bit forceful, but it was still really fun and to watch. I enjoyed seeing the sweetness and the love between Sky and Vapor, mostly because I have a lot of really good friends that I feel the same bond towards, and I surely hope that they do towards me as well. It really was a heartwarming thing to see. To end off the episode, we see Sky and Vapor performing their solo acts, which they had to do to become Wonderbolts, and in doing so, they improved greatly and were accepted to the Academy. Again, very nice, and I'm sure people were cheering for that to happen. It's nice to see them stay together, and it's nice to see their bond strengthen. I only ask the same question that I always do when a new character such as Gabby, or Tender Taps, or in this case Sky and Vapor, appear. When are we going to see them again? Because that's the thing that you would ask for the first time Trixie showed up. And Trixie was a good character that people wanted, so they brought her back. And I'm sure people might want a character like Sky and Vapor to come back. And it makes you wonder, what's going to happen? When are they going to come back? Under what circumstances would they come back? What would be the friendship problem? Maybe they would be having a friendship problem with other ponies in the Academy. With that, I will leave you to your thoughts. I would like to hear an answer to that question, because honestly, again, I don't know, and that's what I want to bring up for discussion. So, without further ado, I am the Ultimate Connoisseur. I hope you enjoyed all of my thoughts and all of my reviews that you've seen my face in. I know that I comb my hair, actually, before I do almost every review. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I like using my hands and my facial expressions. I hope that it conveys even more expression than when I use my OC in the couple reviews that I did. Despite that, my Season 6 finale review is going to be with my OC. It's going to be scripted. I'm going to put a lot of work into it, so I ask everybody watching this with all my heart, please take the time to watch that Season 6 finale review when it comes, because I will have worked really hard, and I really hope that it deserves a good deal of attention. So, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.